positive, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be installing all of the carbon fiber on the tail end of the Ninja H2 Carbon Edition, finishing up the front to back of the bike being carbon fiber. There are still a few small things that I need to get for the bike, like the side tank covers over here. So I want to order the side tank covers and the side dash covers in carbon fiber, and these little guys in carbon fiber. And then from there, it'll be pretty much done carbon wise. Besides the wings, I am gonna do the upper and lower H2R wings on it, and then do bar end mirrors with it. And I'm gonna do the newer style H2R wings on it. So basically today what we're doing is we are replacing the side panels, the center section, the tail lights around this little guy here, and then also the rear hugger back here. All that stuff's gonna be replaced. I got everything from Moto Composites like I did on the front end, the sides, and the front fender. So this is gonna be the center of the tail section, left and right of the tail section, the tail lights around there, and then the rear hugger on it. I also got, these are the actual little stripes that go here. I will be putting those on, but probably not in this video because I'm gonna have all this stuff polished and ceramic coated after I install it. So I'll do that afterwards, so that way it matches the front of it. This piece here is all OEM, that's Kawasaki, because it is the Carbon Edition. Let's go ahead and start ripping the back end apart on this thing and get into it. All right guys, so first things first, I am gonna be removing both of those bolts and taking the seat out of here. I'm gonna come back in and remove those bolts and remove the ones down under, and we'll go ahead and get this side of the tail section off of here. All right, so that's off. It's always kind of scary pulling on this, but you see that tab right there that just pulls out of the grommet, and then that slides forward, it slides underneath here. Pretty easy to get off, to be honest. Freaking scary every time. Now that both of these are off, I'm basically guessing that I'm just gonna remove this whole bracket here, and that'll let me gain access to the rest of the bolts. Now obviously you can see these two here, pretty easy to get to, but I think once I get this off, I should be able to gain access. I'm basically using this to justify where to take bolts out of, so I don't break anything, because I've been known to break a thing or two, you know? And it is devastating on a bike like this that is extremely expensive to replace fairings for, so I'm going slow and very careful. Oh yeah guys, didn't even have to remove the entire bracket. All we had to do was take off that bolt, and there was one up front. I also went ahead and took the one up here out. I didn't need to do that yet, but it's gonna need to come out anyways. Plenty of access back here. Let's go ahead and do that same thing to the other side and rip this center section out. So everything is pulled out here, but I have done something that kind of screws myself for this, but it's not that bad. So you see this guy here, these are actually my turn signals now because I don't have a tail tidy. And there's typically a push-in right there that all you do is push it out, and that holds this section of the tail on. But I've ran the wire through the push-in right there, so I'm gonna have to recut and solder these. You guys won't have to do that if you're gonna be doing this on your own H2. Not that big a deal, I've already soldered them once, but that's pretty much it to take the actual tail section off. After that, this thing should just slide off, and we'll start installing carbon fiber after that. This section here slid off with no problems, and we are left with this. The problem seems to be this guy. So this is the carbon fiber version of this panel, but the problem is, you can see that there and there are two bolts that hold this, and they are back in there. You see that little silver washer? That is the actual Phillips head that holds it. So what I think I'm gonna do is take these two Phillips out and see if that gives this piece enough leverage to get up for me to get a Phillips screwdriver in there, because this piece is also bolted to the subframe back here. So I really don't want to take this whole piece out unless I have to, but we'll see how that works out. I'll go ahead and try that real quick. Well guys, I'm kind of an idiot. So I took those two Phillips out. Turns out it doesn't even stay attached. I popped these little push pins right here, just one on each side, and this whole piece, yeah, it just comes off. All I have to do is pull this up and this whole thing comes off and I can get to those Phillips screws. Yeah. The taillight surround is on there and fitment is okay. It's not the best, to be honest. A little bit of weird gapping around the taillights. It's not horrible, but you know, it is what it is. So I think the hard part is gonna be that tab there has to slide into that. And I think it might be kind of a struggle bus. Not gonna lie though, this is gonna look pretty dang sick. I can't wait. I may as well just go ahead and order the rest of the carbon fiber today just so that the bike can be done. Yeah, more carbon fiber, boys. You guys know the drill by now. This wouldn't even be a carbon fiber install had I not needed to get my Dremel out. Obviously, there's gonna be some holes that need to be elongated and some lines that aren't 100% perfect, but we'll make it work real quick. Not bad at all. It's almost like it was made that way. Perfect. So that section's all bolted down now. As far as fitment goes, I'd give it like an 8 out of 10 for carbon fiber. Does look pretty sick, obviously carbon fiber. I'm a sucker for it. Down through here is not that great, but all of that gets covered up with the side sections there. Taillight, not too hateful. I mean, if you're not really looking too hard, not too bad. Little bit of a gap there, but not bad. I'd give it about an 8 out of 10 as far as quality and fitment. It's not so bad. We're gonna go ahead and bolt the side sections on, see what this thing looks like, and then start on the hugger. Well, we had to bust the old handy dandy Dremel back out, but it honestly didn't go together too bad. I had to Dremel that bolt and that bolt. I had to elongate the hole this way so that this panel could sit better. It has a hair of a gap there and same thing there, but I mean, it's minuscule. I'm nitpicking it, to be honest with you guys. It fits pretty dang good. I'm pretty happy with this. And I mean, the whole bike's gonna be carbon fiber. This is sick. This whole section looks sick. Carbon fiber on the back, carbon fiber on the sides, carbon fiber on the front. It's all coming together, boys. All coming together. Let's go ahead and knock out that hugger and bring the package together on this thing. They must have used like half a tube of blue Loctite. But that is all off of there. So this is the last pieces side by side. New hugger versus stock junky plastic one. And also I still gotta put this little guy on. I forgot about him, but we'll put that on last. super easy. 2 bolts here, 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there, 1 bolt there, and of course, these 2 as well had to come off to get your heel guard off for the rear brake. And those had a ton of blue Loctite. Those had a ton of blue Loctite. They just Loctited the crap out of everything. Oh well, we'll use a little bit going back on. So it's all back together now, guys. Everything is back on it. Everything fit pretty good. I'm not too mad about it. The only thing I couldn't get to fit perfect was this piece has, see that gap there? And it has a little one here, but it's not as bad on this side. And I messed with this for a while. I did Dremel the holes out on the back trying to get it perfect. I can't get it perfect. I may mess with it a little more later, but I'm gonna go ahead and wipe the bike down and get it outside so that we can do some shots around it so you guys can see all the carbon fiber.
I don't have to plan it, I can go change my fate. You won't understand it, all alone, that's okay. People I can't stand them, they don't want me to change, keep me where I'm staying.
Well guys, there you have it, full carbon fiber H2. We are doing a little bit more of the finer touch carbon fiber at the end of this, but front, back, all carbon fiber now on it. Next mods are gonna be H2R wings and the carbon fiber on the tank and everything. And then I'm gonna do a full breakdown of all the mods I've done on this video, because I skipped a video where I did a bunch of performance mods to it because I screwed up and filmed it in 360, to be honest with you guys. But I'm gonna go back and recap all that. If you would, drop a like on the video, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the H2. Thanks for watching, guys, till next time.